Hi, my name is Eden, and my topic is about gun violence in the United States. As we all know, Chicago has one of the worst cases of gun violence than any other city in the United States. The number of murders in Chicago in 2016 was the highest in almost 20 years, and more than Los Angeles and New York combined. Just last year, a record was set for Chicago as there were 762 gun deaths. During the July 4th weekend, which was a week ago, Chicago again celebrated a bloody 4th of July weekend. More than 100 people were wounded by gunfire, said the Chicago Tribune, which reported 15 deaths. This is Megan. She lives in Miami Gardens, Florida. In 2012, Megan was shot through the pelvis with an AK-47. She was dropping someone off and was besieged by a hail of bullets. Megan now walks with a limp. 2 days ago, our Renzulli Discovery program went on a trip to Hollywood. There, we encountered a man waving his gun at people around him. A few moments later, a whole squad of 8 police officers arrived and detained him. They all happened to carry their own firearms, and one of them even brought a shotgun there. It was as if they were all expecting a firefight. The man could have easily pulled the trigger and wounded or killed someone, maybe one of our students, in fact, maybe multiple. How is it that everyone possesses such weapons so easily? The United States of America spends over $200 billion on gun violence, such as paying for the medical bills of the wounded, the medication, damaged objects or homes, etc. They're practically paying for something they themselves are causing. There are over 300 million guns in the U.S., almost one for every member of the nation. If every U.S. citizen owns guns, then the whole nation is practically a military army, turning the nation into a free battleground. 60% of the homicide rate of the U.S. is caused by gun violence. Annually, there are at least 12,000 homicides in the U.S., and 93 Americans are killed on an average day. The United States homicide rate is more than 25 times the gun homicide rates of other developed countries such as Canada, Germany, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Italy. If there are 93 Americans that get killed every day, when you do the math, 93 multiplied by 365 days is 33,945 people that get killed in the U.S. every single year, and another 10,000 are injured and sometimes critically. If we desire a society of peace, then we cannot achieve such a society of violence. If we desire a society without discrimination, then we must not discriminate against anyone in the process of building this society. If we desire a society that is democratic, then democracy must become a means as well as an end. Baird Rustin. My solution. If the United States government could reduce the amount of guns, then they could reduce the amount of carnage. By doing so, they can do more thorough background checks on the buyers. The people that have a criminal record cannot be permitted to possess firearms.